So today we're gonna go ahead and start prepping the wagon and do some work on it. I've been working a lot of overtime, and then on the weekends I've been cutting wood and getting ready for winter here in Ohio, so I haven't had much time to mess with it. With that being said, I did manage to get this back window down, which I'm pretty excited about. It was stuck up and it's got an electric motor, so somebody had issues with it before because they had the back cover off messing with that motor, and it was unbolted. So luckily I was able to get in there with some pry bars and work the gears down. I want to convert this thing to manual back window, so that'll be happening. And yeah, I'll tell you, it was not fun for a big guy to climb through back here and get into that stuff. It kind of sucked, but thankfully the floor was solid enough to hold all my weight. That would have been funny, but yeah, I think today we're gonna try to get the front clip off. I got my dad coming over here in a little bit. I'd like to pull the front clip off all in one piece, that way I can just drop it right back on. But pulling the clip off for a couple reasons. I'm actually gonna pull this body all the way off this chassis. The inner rockers need some attention. I'm gonna pull it off, fix everything, and paint underneath the car, fix the floor pans and paint underneath the car. While that's being done, I'll have the chassis up on the lift. Like I talked about in the other video, we're gonna do some suspension stuff, so that loops back around to working a lot of overtime. So yeah, I'm hoping to start ordering parts here in the next couple weeks. Hopefully about the end of November I'll start ordering some parts for it and start really cracking on it. I'm gonna go ahead and start bleeding this brake reservoir out, get all the fluid out of that, and start unhooking a lot of this wiring and figure out how to take this trim off the side. I haven't ever taken that off, but I gotta take this trim piece off so we can pull the fenders. But fingers crossed that these bolts all come out. All right, so got this thing centered up on the lift, got it put up in the air, and looks like these two screws need to come out. And oh wow, that was weirdly way too easy. So there's one at the back too. I already seen that. That one looks way more rusty than this one, so hopefully they come out. This one seems to, yeah, that one came out pretty easy. So, but then there's a 5/16 bolt right there and right there. I'm pretty sure we gotta pull those out. But yeah, this one is. Oh yeah, that's in there. Ooh, it freed up. Either it broke or it's gonna come out. Oh, it's coming out. Come on. There we go. All right, so I got the two screws, the two bolts out, and then now you can kind of see it's pretty loose. So I'm thinking if I just, oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, look at all that rust fall down. That's nice. I'm really hoping these rockers aren't full of holes behind this, but all right, so then we should just be able to smack it up. Probably gonna be hard to do with one hand. All right, so we should just have to smack up and get it off the tabs, I believe. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Hey, not too shabby. Yeah, it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, for sure. Let's see how bad this rocker panel is though. The fender's a lot worse than I thought it was. Ugh. That's just gonna have to deal because I love the way this car looks, so I'm not gonna go changing the fenders and whatnot. That's surprisingly pretty solid. Right there's thin. Probably put a patch in there. Then, yeah, it's even solid back here too. Just some surface rust. Nothing crazy. But, yeah. Not too bad. Pretty happy with that. I'll show you guys why I'm taking this body off. I'll grab my phone. So I use my flashlight, but these braces, where they connect to the inner rocker, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Probably not. Yeah, right there, rusted out on the inner rocker. Just where this brace is on this side, the rest of it looks good. And as you can tell, I can't get in there to do anything about it. The rest of them all look pretty good. Honestly, the center rocker looks pretty decent. Let's pull the body off. I'll do the floor pans, put new inner rockers in it, put the new braces in. All the braces seem pretty solid going across the center of the car, so hopefully I'll just have to change the ends out. But also the cab, well, I guess body mount right here next to the driver needs some attention on the top of the rail. It definitely held water there a lot, so you can see it from the top. It's kind of pretty rough, so we're gonna pull that out, fix that. But I apologize if this camera movement's kind of crappy. I got a new thing that holds the camera, so trying to figure that doohickey out. It's way too fancy for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bumper and get some of this other stuff undone and see how far we get today. Well, we got the front clip off this thing, and it definitely fought me. It took me a lot longer than I was expecting, but the plus side, driver's side core support mount was rusted out, so I didn't have to take that bolt out. And then amazingly, the driver's side one came out pretty easy. So there it is, front clips off. Actually a lot more solid down in the bottoms than I thought it was going to be. When I wake up in the morning, we're going to lift this thing up and either put it on the cart or build a cart that it'll fit. You can see I don't have much to grab onto. Pretty confident with this up here. Back here is a little sketch. It's kind of a little rough. I'm hoping it doesn't just fold it like a pop can. But there's the old shop truck doing some work. But we got the lift in the same spots over here. Also kind of worried about this one. The front, not so much, but just hoping it's strong enough to hold this body up long enough for me to roll the chassis out. And then there's the wooden cart I have that I'm hoping will fit underneath here. Well, here it is. As you can see, yeah, these need some attention, both sides. And this side's pretty decent. That side needs some work. So definitely needed to pull the body off so I could fix these areas. This one needs a little bit of work also. So that cart was definitely a no-go. I'm gonna have to figure something else out because I did not like how it was sitting on that. And these little itty-bitty casters were definitely screaming. They did not like the weight of this thing. So just trying to figure a way to put it on a cart where I can still get the lift under it to a better spot once I fix some of these braces. So not quite sure what I'm gonna do there, so I'm gonna end this video off here. I did get a lot done. Front clip off, body separated from the chassis, so I'm pretty happy with that. Probably won't get any time to work on it again until next weekend, so might spend the rest of the day today trying to figure out how to rig something up underneath there so I could roll it around the shop. Here's to the first episode of the wagon build. Stay tuned, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and you guys have a great day.